Cara and Keon. Lovely to meet you both.
Hello, nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you.
Cara, how does it feel to be sitting here? And I'm like, before this junket started, I was going to say, sitting here talking about the final ever series of The Expanse. But are you like everyone else I'm talking to going, I don't know if this is going to be the final season?
Well, there's definitely 3 more books. You know?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Anything is possible with this show. That's what I've learned. Anything is possible. I will not be surprised if I end up, cranking out that eyeliner again, for sure.
Well, if you got the phone call, you would crank out that eyeliner and you would be straight back on set?
Oh, yeah, this is a dream. This is the most wonderful group of people to work with. We've been so fortunate. Yeah, absolutely.
Keon, do you remember how you felt that first day you walked onto set and what you were thinking on that first day?
What are you thinking?
I think the first day was in zero gravity, and I did not know what that was going to be like. Now I know.
It's
and
hard.
I was raised up on 3 toothpicks.
Yeah.
Was that day
Was it your
one?
teeter-totter? Yeah.
Yeah.
The teeter-totter.
Literally
It's
3
like
toothpicks.
a torture device.
Balancing in the air. And I mean, honestly, what I was concerned with was stoking his fire. I knew that he felt himself to be larger than life, and he was experienced to be that. And so my job was to get that engine going. And especially in season 4, when he's starting out, it was really important to me to make a really noticeable distinction between him as a freedom fighter, and then later on him growing into his leadership, and then growing into his emperorship. So at that point, I allowed myself to be a little more messy and to sort of shoot from the hip. And so I was really sitting in that and sitting in the fire and allowing it to be a little less contained. And so I wanted to almost be him allowed to be a little ugly, because he felt so much fire. And so I was really sitting in that as I walked up to it. And then I saw that they're like, this is what you're going to be on.
Yeah.
Literally 3 toothpicks floating in space as a torture device. And so I had to keep that fire going while on those 3 toothpicks.
Yeah.
What about yourself, Cara?
Oh,
what about yourself?
My first day. So luckily I had watched all of season 1 before I ever auditioned for it. So I was very familiar with the world and the story. But I knew that they were, I was hired as a guest star, and they were testing out, sort of trying to pull a few different characters into one. So it felt like another round of an audition almost, because I was just like, oh, I really want this to work. Like, I have such a vision for this character, and I love the books and I love the show. So I was really just trying to synthesize so much information and so many different characters at that point. But then, like, I had the first day from hell, actually. I
don't know the story.
And I was in my trailer, and like Daniel Abraham, one of the writers of the book, came in and was like, has anyone told you about 0G acting? And I'm like, no. And he was like, so you sort of like, and like, I was like, okay, I guess. So I went in and was sort of like trying to be in 0G, but then they had this set that was rocking. So I was like getting thrown all about in the very real gravity of the thing and trying to like look cool and like tell Thomas Jane to not puke in a helmet. And then immediately after that, there was this whole huge chunk of text that was supposed to be a voiceover. And they were like, we're going to shoot it as a scene. So can you just, and I was like,
wow, that's mean.
Okay, here we go. I was like, I just need 1 minute. And I was like, memorize. And so I was like, it was a crazy intense first day.
Wow.
Well, I'm glad that things got better after that. And I'm hoping that you get another first day, maybe in a few years' time again on this series.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, for sure.
Lovely to talk to you both.
Oh, lovely
Likewise.
to chat with you too. Thank you.